Welcome to Box Office America. Hello, I'm Robin Sachs, and today we were going to begin our look at 2001, but Hollywood wasn't willing to challenge the flood of late-season releases unleashed during last year's final 2 weeks, which included Sandra Bullock's successful makeover and Count Dracula's not-so-successful makeover. But we will visit the set of Castaway, where the crew was able to spend 2 winters vacationing, so to speak, in Fiji. We'll also preview the first slasher flick set to open this year, proving that the genre isn't dead. Now when there's another holiday to exploit, Valentine. But let's begin our premiere countdown of 2001 with the picture that has been trading positions with the Matt Damon western All the Pretty Horses for the last 3 weeks, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. Placing 10th, director Ang Lee brings us his martial arts fantasy, a gravity-defying subtitle spectacle. All of the dialogue is in Mandarin Chinese, which features fight choreography by the Matrix wirework master Yuen Woo-ping. It's also gone on to become one of the most well-reviewed releases of 2000, receiving numerous Best Picture of the Year honors.
In a land of eternal beauty and infinite mystery, a legend was born. The story of a warrior, the woman he loved, a daring outlaw, and a princess destined to become a warrior. Sony Pictures Classics proudly presents Chow Yun-fat, Michelle Yeoh, Zhang Ziyi in an extraordinary romantic adventure. From Ang Lee, the director of Sense and Sensibility, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
Continuing our countdown at number 9, it's Dude, Where's My Car? Can you tell that first-time director Danny Liner once worked for MTV? He, along with stars Aston Kutcher and American Pie's Sean William Scott, was able to turn the low-budget comedy into a nice-sized moneymaker. Which brings us to the 6th and probably final feature with last year's date in its title, Dracula 2000. Wes Craven may have received an opening credit as the picture's presenter, but after hiring Christopher Plummer and Johnny Lee Miller alongside the century's new vampire, Scottish actor Jerry Butler, the horror guru had very little to do, leaving the writing and directing chores to his longtime editor, Patrick Lussier.
Passcode decrypted, accessing, security shutting down, cracked.
For centuries, a secret has been buried beneath the streets of London.
You don't build this kind of security without a gold mine to hide.
Something ageless.
What the hell is that?
The Holy Grail, the Golden Fleece, the crown jewels, whatever it is, it's inside.
Something powerful. Something beyond your deepest fears.
What just happened in there?
He is Hephaestus. Who? Dracula. Not myth. He's real. I assure you.
There are worse things than death.
So you haven't told me your name.
We're all so much more complicated than our names.
Hovering in the week's 7th place slot, it's the oldest film on our countdown, Vertical Limit. Chris O'Donnell stars as a former mountain climber who recruits a summit team as crazy as he is to rescue his estranged sister atop the world's most dangerous peak, K2. And overcoming a sluggish start to become the week's number 6 hit, it's The Emperor's New Groove. David Spade, heard briefly in the animated Beavis and Butthead Do America and the first Rugrats movie, gets to verbalize a starring character, an arrogant ruler whose run-in with a sorceress results in him being transformed into a llama.
I don't know about you, but I'm getting all funned out.
Uh-oh.
Don't tell me. We're about to go over a huge waterfall.
Yep.
Sharp rocks at the bottom?
Most likely.
Bring it on.
We'll be right back with the rest of the countdown and our pick of the week.
Overloaded socket! Oh, spoil sport. Come on, there is something. Matches, come on, go for the matches, darling. Let me put them there for you. Come on. Oh, Daddy. You put them out of reach. That cheap bench was too full and the heat's too high. Don't. Oh, don't. Something's come on. Oh, the heat is too close to the curtain. Behind the door. Look what you've done. Bye-bye, house.
Don't give fire a chance.
We're back with a special look at this week's Hitbound preview. It stars The World Is Not Enough Bond girl Denise Richards, Marley Never Been Kissed Shelton, and Katherine Heigl of Under Siege 2 fame. They'll be put in peril by urban legend director Jamie Blanks on the most romantic day of the year, Valentine.
He loves me.
Spend this Valentine's Day
He loves me not.
with someone you love,
He loves me.
someone you trust,
He loves me not.
and someone you know
He loves me.
won't try to kill you.
Will you dance with me? Dance with me? Dance with me? Dance with me?
Remember the kid everybody ignored on Valentine's Day?
Loser.
Well, he remembers you.
God, we were so horrible to that kid.
What do you think happened to him? Hello? Stay away from me. Valentine.
Valentine hits the big screen on Groundhog Day, only in Hollywood. But right now, let's get back to our first countdown of the new year with the week's number 5 hit, The Family Man. The holiday-themed picture comes from Rush Hour director Brett Ratner, who needed $20 million to convince Nicolas Cage to remain in the starring role after the film's original helmsman, Curtis Hanson, lost in...
Emergency, please step aside, sir.
Hey, get lost. I'm waiting here, huh?
FBI, you might want to stay out of this, all right, sir?
Slipping to number 4, producer and star Sandra Bullock's latest project has become in just 3 weeks the biggest hit of her career since A Time to Kill, Miss Congeniality.
Special Agent Gracie Hart is as tough as nails.
She's got a lot of rage.
And she's completely unpolished.
Honey, are you a lesbian?
Dad. I wish.
But when the FBI needs an undercover agent...
The bombers picked another target.
We have ourselves a national emergency.
It's the Miss United States pageant.
The only man for the job is a woman.
You do a few butt-shaping exercises, you tighten this up, you could pull this off.
You know what? Pull this off. Let's go, girl.
These people want to put one of their agents in the pageant.
Do you have an agent in mind? Sorry.
She doesn't look the part.
There's no way on earth that I can make this woman ready in 2 days. She's Dirty Harriet.
She doesn't act the part.
Come on, have some midnight chow and some girl talk.
We can't have pizza and beer.
Light beer, and she's gonna throw it up anyway.
She doesn't want the part.
I'm not gonna parade around in a swimsuit like some airhead bimbo.
Describe your perfect date.
I'd have to say April 25th.
But she's about to prove anything is possible.
I have gel in my hair. I haven't slept all night. I'm starved, and I'm armed. Don't mess with me. Ooh, I'm fine.
Miss Congeniality.
What is the one thing our society needs?
World peace.
World peace, world peace.
Harsher punishment for parole violators, Stan. And world peace.
Well, you've done a fine job, General. The Office of National Drug Control Policy is in better shape than when you found it.
I'm not sure I made the slightest difference.
The New York Film Critics' Choice as Best Picture of the Year debuts at number 3 in its first week of wide release, Traffic. Based on a 1989 British miniseries, the drama explores the inner workings of the international drug trade through a trio of storylines. It was directed by early Oscar favorite Steven Soderbergh, who also worked as the picture's cinematographer.
I know everyone that you're going to meet. I know what they want and why.
Anything else? No, sir. They brought him to Washington to win a war.
Will we get invited to the White House?
Well, I don't know about that, honey.
None of my friends can freaking believe my dad's actually the drug czar.
What is going on?
We need to take down one of these cartels.
They took her husband to send a message.
What is going on? They came into the house. They just took him away.
The DEA's got him. Do not discuss anything over the telephone.
How am I going to survive this?
They apprehended a witness to win their case.
We hired drivers with nothing to lose and throw a lot of product at the problem. This has worked for years.
I have actual dreams about this. About busting the top people, rich people, white people.
And they paid an informant to get the truth.
In Mexico, law enforcement is an entrepreneurial activity.
You should feel good about this. I feel like a traitor.
But the war they thought they had won.
You might want to pencil in a little FaceTime with your daughter.
See? Now you see.
Let's do some more.
Is just beginning.
Who does Carl sell to?
You should not have any contact with those people.
The doll is high impact, pressure molded. It's odorless, undetectable by the dogs, undetectable by anyone.
I want the principal witness against my husband killed.
Agent down!
This winter,
We're going after their top guys.
Your government surrendered this war a long time ago.
the director of Aaron Brockovich and Out of Sight
I have a job for you, but I don't have much time.
takes you beyond the slogans,
Where the hell are the drugs, all right?
behind the corruption,
You make us believe you got a boss.
No, it's a death sentence.
and into the depths of an underworld
You worry about getting me what I want. I worry about myself.
where no one
Don't do this vigilante thing.
gets away clean. Michael Douglas,
Just tell me where my daughter is.
Don Cheadle,
We got you making the deal on tape.
Benicio del Toro,
It's all about the money.
Dennis Quaid,
Stay out of things.
and Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Now get out of the car and shoot him in the head.
Traffic.
You know I love you, Nick.
As does everyone else. Hence Mel Gibson's third $100 million smash in 7 months. What Women Want. Acting vet Alan Alda makes a cameo in what became the 13th #1 film of Mel's career, which has spent the last 3 weeks in the runner-up spot.
I'm sorry, buddy. This isn't easy for me. But I got the board breathing down my neck.
She's coming in this afternoon. You'll meet her. Come on, roll with this. Work with her. Because she's got what I need to keep this place afloat.
Well, she's got what you need, meaning she's a woman.
You know how we can compete with that?
Holding on at number 1 for the 3rd week in a row and making Robert Zemeckis the first man to have directed 2 $100 million hits in a calendar year following What Lies Beneath, it's Cast Away. Tom Hanks underwent a highly documented weight loss and hair growth program to portray a fast-paced courier systems engineer whose life abruptly changes when, after a plane crash, he becomes isolated on a remote island. The story required a unique production schedule spanning 2 years of principal photography.
We were in Moscow in January of '99.
Nikolai, tick-tock, tick-tock! Ah! I must say St. Basil's behind us is a pretty good place to be. Because otherwise, why come to Russia if we're just shooting in an anonymous office building?
Time is it? Wham, come around, boom. The Russians are great. Everybody's working hard. Problem we have is a language barrier, because, you know, that's everything has to go through translators. I need an interpreter.
And
there we went to Fiji, which was in February, March of '99.
We're on the island of Monteriki in Fiji. There's the South Pacific right out there. I must say that the first 3 days of shooting here were fraught with problems, but eventually you just figure out what to do, and it's really not unlike making a movie anywhere else. When the full complement of the company is here, it's well over 100 folks, and they have to come by boat all the way from the mainland of Fiji, and it's a close to 2-hour trip. If the tide is high, it's no problem them getting on the island, but if the tide is low, it's a little bit problematic.
Well, it hasn't been difficult. It's just different.
I have to do all the physical work in order to show the effects of being on an island alone. Hopefully my appearance will be substantially different when I come back. Well, artificially on the other side, you know, I did no exercise and ate whatever I want to, you know, because I essentially wanted to look like your average 40-year-old guy. 4 years later, on a diet of pretty much all the fish he can spear and all the coconut he can eat, and also living a very physical life. So, you know, he dropped about somewhere between 40 and 50 pounds, but it was good to lose it.
In 2000, we went back to Fiji in April, I believe.
We wrote the book on what not to do the first time we were here. All those things that we did wrong the first time, well, now we do them right. So we have more boats, more everything is pretty much what it comes down to.
It's tough to make a movie out here. I mean, you have a lot of elements. You have the tide, you have the wind, you have the sun. It's hot. It's hard to do. It's nice and quiet, though.
They don't make movies like this very often, and now we know why. This is really hard.
Cast Away is the #1 film in Hollywood today. And that brings this edition of Box Office America to a close. But we hope you will join us again next week when Anthony Hopkins returns to the role of Hannibal the Cannibal Lecter. Till then, I'm Robin Sachs, leaving you with the sights and sounds from what will become one of the year's first new releases, Save the Last Dance.
I saw you holding Q-tips hand, and girl, I damn it died. The way you hold that Cosmo just fits you to a T. But I just wish that you were sitting right next to me. I wonder what was on God's mind the day that he made you. I know he wrote a new commandment after he was through. But every time I see you, I find something new. But I just gotta have you. I really want you. I just gotta have you. I really want you. I just got to have you. Me and nephew Snoop was eating at the servant's spoon, and my partner Skinny Back was sitting with us too. And all of a sudden, your body was inside. I couldn't finish breakfast. Now something just ain't right. Now Snoop is looking like, what the hell is wrong with you? I said, I know you understand. You've been through a few, but this one was special, special to me. Is it just my imagination killing me, girl? All I ever want is you. I just got to have you. Now all I really want is you.
I can't wait it no more. I can't take it no more. I need you in my life for sure, my wife for sure. No turning back, and it's only cracking. Pure satisfaction, girl, that's what's happening.
I appropriate game, you know my name. Abstract hits, then them bad times split. A man need a lady, no matter the kind of diamond shining like you know it's hard to find.
Time brings change and change brings time. My nephew wants you cause you so fine.
A woman choose a man is a real motif. Make your choices. Me and Ray, we never have beef. Me and Snoop, we go hard. Real macaronis. Why you think that we want to have a ceremony? Snoop Dogg.
There's something special about you, baby boo. I need to know right here, right now what you really wanna do.